Welcome back, guys, to a very cold morning. Everything is frozen. It's -3 this morning, so yeah, it's got pretty cold. Just got the digger warmed up. Andy is now processing, so past couple of days I've been kind of just teaching him how to use the Firewood factory, and he's taken it on quite well. So I'm going to spend an hour or so in the digger, and if he needs me, he can call me and just ask me if anything goes wrong, whatever. But he's seems to have got it down to a T already, which is good. I'm going to have a big sort out of timber. Past 2 days I've had 100 ton in, I think, maybe 125 ton, 5 loads, sorry. So kind of from here onwards is all new, and then we got another load of spruce, as well as that bigger stuff there that you would have seen on a previous video of Ben unloading. So I'm going to go through this, take out the big stuff and put it on here, take out the small stuff, and because it's frozen, hopefully the ground's pretty hard, I'm going to track up and then back down again. There is a second stack of small stuff on the far side of this stack, and because it's nice and cold, hopefully I can go out there and not make too much of a mess. So I'm going to take quite a lot of small stuff up there and section out some good stuff for Andy, and then he'll keep him busy all day. And we've got 6 cages down there. We need 27 by tomorrow. So yeah, I am just going to run some rings over to the kiln to keep that going, because it actually went out last night. It was so cold. But I've just cleaned it out, gave it a quick clean, because it was cold anyway, so you might as well. And then I've just got it going again. And so yeah, I'm going to put some bigger chunks in to make sure it keeps going while I'm up there faffing around with the digger. Just coming back up to temperature now. Get it right up. So I'll put some rings in, all these like offcuts and stuff. Digger's been on for about 5-10 minutes, warmed up nicely. So all the windows are cleared up. We'll go and start grading timber. It's actually a bit warm in here. Well, this cold weather's good for sales, I know that much. Past few days on the website has been pretty manic. If they go through, they're going to be lovely. A lot of logs. I think a little bit of a clean up, it may just go through. It's surprising what it can take, that Firewood factory. Obviously it's a wood cutter and a Firewood splitter 400, but you would think that means 400mm, but it doesn't. It can take about 480. That's definitely too big, that one. That's the second one down off that one. So, but if you could really maximise it, I'm getting too hot in here now. cold morning, well, cold enough anyway. Processor took some warming up this morning, digger took some warming up. The burner ran out last night because I set it on 82, which is a bit silly because I knew it was going to be cold, but it was pretty much stone cold by the morning. So I did put the wood was a bit punky, wasn't the best, so it's probably my fault. You need to put some really dry, decent hardwood in. Stuff I put in was all a bit rotten and maybe it wasn't as dry as it should have been, but hey ho, it's back going again now and temperature is rising. We need to get that batch completely done for tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to leave it in the kiln tonight and take it out early tomorrow morning. And that's going in the tractor and trailer load, so I'll film that because I haven't filmed me loading a big load recently. I should be able to mount the camera on the trailer. I'm trying to think. Right, let's just start getting some smaller stuff. I'll split your. So we're just going to start grading out the smaller stuff so I can take it across the field there where it's frozen. So, like I said in the previous video, I'm looking for a small machine that's going to go mainly 4-way and 4-way and 2-way. It might occasionally do a 6-way if we're behind on timber, but it's all this stuff that I wanted to do. I managed to get a site off a local estate. Andy, if you're watching, thank you. It's a lovely grade ash and hornbeam, and it's pencil straight, but it is all small. A little bit of silver birch in there, as you can see, but it's all straight, and we don't mind small stuff if it's straight. But what typically happens is as you get to the top of the tree, especially in kind of a wild setting, if it was a plantation, they're planted quite close together, that you actually get straight stuff, which is probably what this was. But as you get down to the smaller grade, higher up in the tree, it gets a lot more bendy-wendy and not good for processing, I'll be honest. So Andy said, I've got some stuff, it's nice, sent some pictures over, and I agreed, it was lovely. So went ahead and said yes to that stack. I've got a phone call. Hope you like that little time lapse, guys. I was on the phone for most of it, but I thought I'd just explain what I was doing. It's hopefully pretty obvious. So I was just picking out as much small stuff as I could to get it up on that stack, but it was quite a bit wetter than I thought over there, so I had to pull out. It's annoying. If I know it was all small stuff, I would get Laurie, you know, I'd get Ben, the lorry driver. If I knew it would be all small stuff, I'd get Ben, the truck driver, to take it all up, just lift it straight over there. Is that going to go through? A bit big. But because there are bits in there that I can use now, I'll get him to drop it a bit further down and grade it through. Chainsaw that up, I think. That to me, oh, it's ash. Looked like a bit like softwood there, but it was just the frost sitting on the log. Pretty sure that's all the there are some stuff under there I have to get to actually, so got to try and get all the small stuff up out of the way, and ideally, come on, you don't want to double handle it all, so if we can get it all out there. That's as far as I'm going to get it. We're going to have to double. Oh dear. We're going to have to double move everything, because I don't know if you can see down through here. There is bits we can use now. So a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. So make sure we're not burying anything here as well. That's going to be nice to process. It's all splintered up and it's short, so these bars are pretty much like 2.8 meters apart, so you've got to make sure you have a full 3 meter length, and then you can put a short one on top. Oh dearie me, what an idiot. All in front of me now is some decent stuff. All that here is big enough to use, so I'm not going to keep moving it. The trailer's full now, so we'll just have to come back here. That's what it is, look, you can see the frost on top of the log. So Ben's been in this morning and this is all the fresh stuff on top. So that is actually where I've graded out already, and he's just plonked it on top, which is fine, there's not enough room for anything else anyway. But super annoying we can't use all this, but it's also very, very nice to know we're going to have stock for the spring. The biggest thing I've learned is what I had to learn the hard way, really. I would have a good year's processing and selling logs. You come to spring and you want to fill up the sheds with season stuff, and you've got to find a substantial amount of money to buy timber and haul it and stuff like that. So if you can buy it in dribs and drabs throughout the winter and stack it up, you don't have that sudden hit of, oh crap, I need to find a load of money to buy timber. So little tip, hopefully you can take that on board. This stuff we can use now. That stuff to the left of me there is quite well seasoned, and I'm actually trying to keep. Yeah, this stuff at this end of the stack is quite well seasoned, and I know it seems mad hauling it down all the time, but Christmas rush is just around the corner. If we can use that up around Christmas time, it might take a day or two less in the kiln, therefore getting more out in a short amount of time. So that's my kind of plan of action, is use up that season stuff when we really need it. Keep handy loaded up. That's pretty messy, that bit of wood.